Okay, FlyersFan. No, I am still. Let's try and ride my luck a bit more. I don't know. Everyone's dangerous though, so I'm going to play Dutch Stonewall. I know it weakens the dark squares. I'm aware of that. Potentially losing trump card, but I guess that epitomises the philosophy that if you're prepared to play the Dutch Stonewall, you're prepared to have potentially losing trump cards. Now takes Queen F5 Nxe4. I don't know. I don't like the look of CD, so I'm going to go for that. I guess there's Queen E6. Yeah, maybe this isn't so hot. There's Knight F6 of Nxe4. I seem to remember a similar kind of gambit somewhere. Maybe it's white. When white plays the Stonewall as white. But here, I don't know, maybe I'm just going lots of material down. Don't want to take with the pawn, so I want to hit the queen. Get the knight back. Maybe then bishop b4 is going to be good, because the bishop's outside the chain. So there's some logic here. Some logic. So I'm threatening bishop b4 now. Queen a5. Maybe bishop d6. That's queen h5. So bishop b4 anyway. So the king can't castle. King e2 though. And queen e8. Play queen e8 here. And this taking, there's no rook f3, there's nothing, queen e8. Play for g7, there's a rook f7. Some compensation anyway, surely. In fact, rook f4 might be a threat here. Oh no, queen f4. Rook f7. There's queen e5. What about rook e7 there? Queen moves again. Does that achieve anything? There's bishop a5, queen a5, rook f4 takes. Knight g3. If it doesn't take, I don't know. Do I want to keep this bishop? Probably want to keep the bishop. So bishop g4 just takes, or anything. Bishop f5 is nonsense. Rook f4 is nonsense. Bishop e7, is that passive? There's bishop c3 as well, technically, to look at. Okay, well there's b6, there's takes, and he's covering a6. Okay, let's just move this bishop, I think. Maybe b6 and bishop a6, though, is worth a punt. Let's try and get f2. If the king moves f2, there's king e1. I don't know. There's also rook f7, try and get a check from the queen to win the queen. Like here, rook f7. Try that. Try and win the queen. There's queen e5. I have to move the queen. There's knight g5. No, there isn't knight g5. I'll play this. So what's happening here? Where's the coordination? There's rook f5. Does that threaten to win the queen? Rook f5. There's also bishop b4 takes, queen b4, king e2, or just king d1. I think rook f5 actually is the major threat here, just to win the queen. Bishop b4 might be a threat. Rook f4 might be a threat. Rook f5 in this position might be a threat, because if queen g4 looks precarious, what about just h5? It's queen g6. It looks odd to play queen g4. I think I'm going to play this. So queen g4. Isn't it just, what about g5? Iranians played g5 recently against Giri. It was really crushing. g5 here. There's no concrete threat on the queen though, is there? What about this bishop b4 again? Just re-examining bishop b4. That might actually be dangerous to get to the king. Queen goes there, Queen D B3. There's knight F2 if King D1 if it takes, then there's knight F2. Let's go for this. Bishop B4, computer-like move. Bishop B4. This is Bishop E5s. I'm trying to use the queen on G4. We can get in knight F2. There's no rook F3, queen F3. What about just bishop D6 to stop the old bishop E5s? I feel I've given my opponent a break here though. It's a shame. But I think B6 would have been handy in all these lines. I want to keep the knight actually, and rook there. So I want to play B6 with the idea of bishop A6. Okay, my king's getting attacked now, but I want to try and play bishop A6. Okay, so I play bishop A6, king E1. Suffering from a lack of knockout blow here. Bishop F1. Let's keep the bishop battery for a sec. I mean the bishop threatening mind you, my H7 pawn's now really weak. If I can just double up rooks maybe. Oh dear. I think I've made a total mess of this. It's a shame. Getting attacked now. There's G7 of rook F8. That's nice. What a mess. Ah, I think I'm just allowing myself to be mated. There's Queen F6 to stop rook H8. Have Queen H4. Queen H5, Queen F6. Maybe I can still treble. If G7 Queen H6, if I can play Queen F6 and rook F8, maybe C5 bishop E5. If knight E5 rook F2. Okay, I think I have to try and stop getting mated. Whatever happens. If it takes, maybe bishop G4, maybe rook F8, king G7. I don't want to lose the bishop on D7 to rook H7. There isn't a sack yet, is there? So I think I might be able to play this move. I hope. So rook H8, queen H8, stopping beginning mate on H7. Rook F3, if I can get it in. Oh. That looks good for me now again. Swings and roundabouts here. I'll just take this guy off and bishop G4 to get a pin and win, as they say. We're testing that here, everything else hasn't worked. So will this pin work? And then bishop F3, queen E5. Keep the pin, or I can just, I don't know, let's just take, maybe try and just win this ending somehow, or win on time. Maybe C4, this D5 is weak. Okay. Don't know. Oh dear. It's knight G5 winning bishop. And take. Oh, I can't take because of F4. Ouch. Get back the knight. Oh, losing another pawn, great, but I can try and win the G pawn. Ah, this is aiming to be a diabolical game, isn't it? After all that pressure. It's just one of those games which, I don't know, I have to try and win on time or something. Now I'm losing the rook. Try and hover with the knight. What are these pawns to come to the rescue? 3 seconds. Oh, he just lost on time. That was unbelievable. That was just... I'm sorry, guys. But I really thought I had him. So many points of this game. Almost the knockout blow. Where was the knockout blow here? That was really shocking. To his queen to be on this discovered check path and for me not to find anything. But rook g5 here actually is a double attack on the queen. Surely then, I don't know, queen h4, rook g2, that would have been enough. Just rook g5 here. Because rook e5, rook f4, they're not doing anything. But rook g5, a legal candidate move, is protected by the knight. That would have been good. So g5, I've just muddied the waters against my own king, because now I'm providing a lever for h4 to get to my king. That's the problem with g5 here. If there's nothing concrete, this is going to backfire. So bishop b4 check, he doesn't have to take, of course. He's using the lever now to get to my king, and it comes totally messy now. But then he gave up that pawn, and again I thought I was in it, and then again I blew it with this move, weakening d5. Didn't need to do that. Just rook e8, just keep things solid maybe. I don't know. But then rook c1. What a mess. What a game. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.